What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Trading with Easy in the Oracle. This is the recap video for June 8, 2026. It's Monday. New week, new candle, new everything. All right, so let's talk about the market and my thought process. I did one trade, one win, but let's go to the recap of what happened Friday. And I want to talk a little bit about my Fibonacci that I have on the daily chart. So when you look at the daily chart, as you could tell, Friday was a huge pullback. Okay. And if we come out here and look at when the trend started going up, which we haven't had any kind of significant pullbacks way back in, way back in March 26, we started this trend. And the trend started going up, but we haven't had any kind of healthy pullbacks. We had a few red days, but we haven't had a huge pullback. And I put the Fibonacci on the start of the trend all the way up to the top of the trend. And Friday's pullback got us right at about the 23.6. So right at the 23.6, as you could tell, we stalled out right here with the pullback. And then today's daily candle came in and we started going up, more of a V-shaped recovery. So, but I put the Fibonacci on the daily candle. And when you look at the daily candle, when you put the Fibonacci on there, it is right at the 50% Fibonacci. So about 50% of the candle kind of going up towards the 61.8% of the daily candle from Friday. Now, we're right at the golden zone as of me recording this video. And two things is going to happen. Either this market is going to breach the 61.8 and continue all the way up and retrace the entire daily candle from Friday, or we're going to hit the 61.8 right in the golden zone, and then we're going to trend back down. But right now, as of me recording this, we stuck between the 50 and the 61.8 on the Fibonacci. So just so you know, but let's talk about our trade for today. And I'm going to tell you, one of the things that I definitely looked at once, my thought process in this trade was, since we were on the upward trend, I always look at the 8 o'clock candle, and we always do a reversal between the 8 o'clock candle and the 9 o'clock candle. And if you back test this, you'll see that it's about 80 to 90% foolproof that the 8 o'clock candle and the 9 o'clock candle will always be a reversal. So when you look at the 8 o'clock candle, we wicked up at the 50% Fibonacci, and we came all the way down. And the 9 o'clock candle came in, and it trended all the way back up. But once it hit the 50% Fibonacci, I decided to take my profits because I got in this trade. But when I looked at this and go down to the 15-minute, we consolidated in this box for about 45 minutes. So what I did was I created my box, and my plan of thought was, if we break out of the box, I'm looking for the next candle to come in and retrace the box that I created, which it did. And I got in the trade right outside of the box right here. And my concern was the 50% Fibonacci. So my take profit was right above it, even though I trailed it up a little bit more. But my thought process was, I'm going to take profit right at the 50% Fibonacci. Now, it did breach the Fibonacci, the 50% fib, and it went all the way up almost close to the 61.8. And as again, we kind of trended down a little bit because we're close to the 61.8 as far as the Fibonacci. Now, the trade was pretty clean. It was a one and done trade for me. And it was nice and clean. It was, we waited, right? As you look at the 5-minute chart, we waited here until it broke the box. It wicked right inside the box again, and it broke. We took the trade, and about time it got to right in this area, close to the 50% Fibonacci, we went on and took our profits. And Mondays is always rough for us because we've always had this issue of losing on a Monday. So we broke the trend last week, but the previous weeks before then, we kind of had these issues where we always kind of lose on a Monday. So our plan of thought is, let's get a piece of the pie, which we did, and we took it. I copy traded on my Apex accounts, and I also took the profits there. Again, it's Monday, a slow roll, no reason to rush. So we started off the week green and go from there. Now, as the market's starting to trend down a little bit, I'm thinking that now, since we are close to the 61.8, we're right in the golden zone. This market may be doing a retracement down and going back into maybe the orb, then maybe going back up, or maybe stalling out right now, because we did get a nice trend up from Asian to London all the way up, but right now we're just kind of stalling out. So overall, we did a very good job with a lot of patience. We got in the market. We took a little piece of the pie. We got in, we got out, and we're very satisfied with ourselves. If you want to see us trade live, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you're a beginner trader and you want to follow us on this journey, also make sure you subscribe and check out our videos that we have here on this YouTube channel. This is Eric. We're going to see you tomorrow. Peace.